Questions about what brought the structure down have only intensified with each passing day. A letter obtained by NBC News shows that the condo board president warned residents of deteriorating conditions in April of this year. That letter was first reported by USA Today. We want to bring in Wendy Rhodes, the senior politics and economy reporter at USA Today, who has been covering this story. So, Wendy, thanks for being with us. First of all, what more can you tell us about the assessment the condo board made in this letter?
Sure. So initially, it looks like they were going to make an assessment of about $9 million. And that was after the inspection in 2018. As time passed and the damages to the building continued to get worse and worse over time, as they do, and as the board pointed out, were exponential as time passed. Just between 2018 and 2021, that assessment went from 9 million to about 15 million. And that was for damages to the roof, to the area under the pool, to the balconies, to the facade, to some of the waterproofing. And the residents were supposed to start paying those assessments actually in July. Just days after the building collapsed is when the first assessments were due to start being collected to begin these repairs, which were going to take a significant amount of time to complete.
You've also reported that a town building official had a very different assessment back in 2018. What did he say?
Yeah, so he actually met with the board and told them that the building was in very good condition and reassured them that everything was okay. And I think that that's been a really big concern to people because the inspection report clearly disputes that. And also my understanding is that building official now is a contractor for a nearby city of Doral and has been put on leave, but we haven't been able to actually speak with him yet. But it's certainly concerning that a report could show that much damage, that severe damage, and basically say that the building was in danger of imminent failure in several respects, and then tell the residents that everything was okay.
Yeah, certainly seems to be in contrast with what those reports were saying. Now, Wendy, I know you've also been speaking extensively with city and county officials there. How has this operation been going so far from their perspective?
Well, the city and county officials, as well as the state officials, have been very, very proud of how they've handled this. They say that it's meticulous and slow, but that it's being done correctly and for the safety of any potential survivors that are still underground, as well as the rescue crew. Certainly there's families and friends of loved ones that have complained that it's going too slow. And you can imagine the absolute agony that you're in if you fear that somebody you love is buried under the rubble and that rescuers are moving slow. But I do believe that officials are on top of this. I do believe that they're doing everything they could do in the most safe possible.
All right.
And they're also providing emotional and mental support, which I think is really huge, not only to the families, but to the first responders. You know, the first responders, as well as the families, are at risk of long-term PTSD from something like this. And even the first responders have access to mental health care between their shifts. So there's certain counselors and religious leaders with the families at all times. So they're really making sure that people have the support that they need right now. And then going forward, I think the big question is going to be, why did this happen and how can we prevent it from happening again? So they're going to be looking at changing building laws, changing ordinances, changing codes to ensure that not only this doesn't happen again, but other buildings that are around that are at similar risk are retrofitted immediately.
Such an important point about mental health there. This has been a traumatic experience for so many people. Wendy, thank you so much for your reporting. Appreciate it.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.